There are no credits for the people who made Shinobi Legions. When you beat it, you're shown a list of people who produced and acted in its FMV cutscenes, but not the developers. You're shown that it's at least partially developed by Sega, but that's it. Dave Lee came through with a comment on my Shinobi Legions review. According to Moby Games, Sega AM7 is responsible for this video game. In the mid-90s, they were Sega CS2 R&D division. It is also developed by Tosei, apparently well known for refusing to take credit. So who are they? Starting with Sega CS2, they're a branch of Sega, headed by Noriyoshi Oba, the designer of the original Streets of Rage. CS2 did Streets of Rage 3 shortly before Legions. Its music was produced by Yuzo Koshiro, well known for his Streets of Rage and Revenge of Shinobi soundtrack, but Streets of Rage 3 was composed by Motohiro Kawashima. It's not known which or if either of these men did the music for Legions. As I said in my review, its soundtrack is widely seen as a letdown when compared to Yuzo's work, so he likely didn't make it. We just don't know for sure. Tosei's background story is where this whole thing gets wild. Sega Retro says they've made several games under contract by a variety of publishers. They take great pride in refusing to acknowledge what they make, saying they're a ninja developer. Fitting. Sega Retro credits Tosei as Legions developers. They apparently also ninja developed a bunch of other Saturn titles, like Layer Section 2 and the Dragon Ball Z games. The website GDRI says Tosei worked on more than 2,000 games, and the public doesn't know what many of them are. This Shinobi game was listed in Tosei's 2001 corporate report. It's what revealed many of the games Tosei developed. I'm assuming Tosei did much more development than CS2, since Sega doesn't tend to hide in the shadows when credits roll. You can see this is the first Shinobi game Sega's CS2 worked on, and the only one Tosei developed, that we know of. Based on this, we can assume whoever did Shinobi Legions is not the team who did Revenge and Shinobi 3. This would explain why Legions took so many departures from the Genesis Shinobis. The 5th gen brought on new technologies, so different developers experimented with visual styles, including these live-action sprites. They also added in lots of new moves while retaining the core mechanics of Joe Musashi's movement. So this is probably why the credits are absent. The sneaky free agents upheld their tradition of honor, taking no glory for Shinobi Legions. Unless someone steps forward, or more documents are discovered and leaked, we may never know the names of who made Shinobi Legions. Thanks again to Dave Lee for pointing me in the right direction, and to the ninja researchers online who actually found out about all this stuff. Thanks for watching, and hope the rest of your week goes well.